Don't you dare back down now. I've watched you fight through storms no one saw. I've seen the tears you cried in silence, the pressure that built in your chest, the fears that whispered, "You won't make it this time." But I need you to hear me. You are still standing, and that is not by accident. I didn't bring you this far to let you fall now. I didn't wake you up today just to watch you quit. I am the one who has carried you, protected you, and sustained you, even when you didn't know it. This life will throw challenges your way. Battles you didn't choose, mountains you can't move, people who leave, doors that slam shut. But child, do not be afraid, because I'm still with you in the fire. I never said it would be easy, but I did say I would never leave you. So don't let fear decide your future. Don't let the voices of doubt drown out my promise. Don't let the pain of the past rob you of the power of this moment. You may feel unqualified. You may feel overwhelmed. You may feel like giving up. But I chose you knowing all of that. I chose you on your worst day. I called you before you were ready. And I've already made a way through what you're walking through now. So lift your head, wipe your tears, and take another step forward, because this isn't your end. It's your proving ground. This challenge is not here to destroy you. It's here to reveal what I placed inside you. Don't fear the fire. I'm in it. Don't fear the valley. I'm walking with you. Don't fear the fight. I've already won it. Stop asking me to make life easy. That was never the promise. I didn't save you so you could sit comfortably in a shallow life. I saved you to raise you up in power. You keep praying for me to remove the storm, but I'm trying to teach you to walk on the waves. You keep asking for comfort, but I'm giving you authority. The path of faith is not a shortcut to ease. It's the road to eternal significance. Look at my son. I didn't lead him around the cross. I led him through it, because resurrection only comes after surrender. You were made in my image. That means you were made for power, not passivity. You were made to shift atmospheres, to break generational chains, to speak light into darkness, and see the impossible bow. But here's what you must understand. Power is not born in safety. It's born in pressure. It's born in rejection. It's born in the moments when everyone else says, "Sit down," and I whisper, "Stand up." I am not developing comfort in you. I'm developing courage. I'm developing fire. I'm developing faith that doesn't bend when the storm blows harder. Don't ask me to remove every challenge. Ask me to reveal your anointing in the middle of it. Because the world doesn't need another person who plays it safe. The world needs someone who walks in supernatural power. And that someone is you. You were never called to easy. You were called to rise. Fear isn't just a feeling. It's a weapon. And hell has been using it against you because it knows something you've forgotten. You're dangerous when you move in faith. The enemy isn't fighting you because you're weak. He's fighting you because you're anointed. Because when you step forward, things shift. When you speak, atmospheres change. When you pray, strongholds break. So he whispers lies to make you doubt. He plants fear to make you freeze. He stirs anxiety to keep you silent. He's not after your comfort. He's after your calling. But I didn't give you a spirit of fear. I gave you power. I gave you authority. I gave you my spirit. And where my spirit is, fear cannot stay. You've been paralyzed long enough. Afraid of what people will say. Afraid of failing. Afraid of not being enough. But listen to me. Fear is a liar. And I never taught you to bow to it. Faith doesn't mean you won't feel fear. Faith means you move anyway. You want the fear to go away before you act. But I'm telling you, act, and the fear will go. The enemy can't stop what I've started. He can only convince you to sit down before it's finished. But today, I'm reminding you of who you are. You are not timid. You are not defeated. You are not fragile. You are my child, filled with my spirit, marked by my name. And no weapon formed against you will prosper. So break free from the grip of fear. Step out, speak boldly, move forward, because power lives in you, and it's time to use it. Stop thinking something's wrong because life feels hard. I never said it would be easy. I said you'd overcome. And overcoming only happens in the middle of opposition. You want peace without a fight, strength without resistance, growth without breaking. But that's not how I build warriors. I use the fire to refine you. I use the pressure to prepare you. I use the battle to awaken what's been buried inside you. You think you're being attacked, but you're actually being equipped. You're learning how to fight in prayer. You're learning how to stand when everyone else folds. You're learning how to hold the sword of the Spirit and wield it with precision. The battle didn't come to break you. It came to build you. David didn't become a giant slayer by avoiding lions and bears. He became one by facing them. So if you're under pressure, don't panic. If the fire's hot, don't run. That means I'm training you. Don't envy those with easy paths. The ones I use the most are the ones I train the hardest. Comfort never built a soldier, but pain. Pain produces warriors who don't flinch in the face of darkness. And that's what I'm making you. So don't despise the fight. Don't curse the trial. Don't pray away what I'm using to promote you. I see the end from the beginning. And this pressure is producing glory. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. You keep asking me to remove your Goliath. But I didn't put him there to destroy you. I placed him there to promote you. Goliath wasn't in David's way. He was the way. The path to the throne went straight through the battlefield. And it's the same with you, that giant in front of you. The fear, the addiction, the resistance, the criticism. It's not a sign you're losing. It's proof that you're next in line for something greater. But hear me clearly. You cannot defeat what you refuse to face. You cannot rise if you keep running. You cannot walk in victory with a mindset of retreat. I didn't anoint you to hide. I anointed you to conquer. Stop praying for me to change the situation. Start asking me to change you in it. Goliath looks big because you've been looking from a distance. But step closer, and you'll realize something powerful. He's not bigger than your God. David didn't fight with armor. He fought with obedience, and so will you. You don't need everyone's approval. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need to feel ready. You need to step forward. The same spirit that gave David boldness is in you. The same power that silenced Goliath will silence your fear. But you've got to stop running. Because what looks like a threat is actually a door. Walk through it. I know what it feels like to be surrounded. To feel like the enemy has more resources, more strength, more voices. But let me open your eyes. You're not outnumbered. When Elisha's servant looked at the army, he panicked. But Elisha prayed, "Lord, open his eyes." And suddenly, the servant saw what was always there, chariots of fire, angels on the hills. That's your reality too. You think you're alone because you can't see what I've already assigned to protect you. I don't send you into battle without backup. I don't throw you into fire without my presence. I don't let you stand alone, because you never are. You feel overwhelmed, because you're walking by sight. But I've called you to walk by faith. Look again. Behind the pressure is my power. Behind the darkness is my light. Behind your weakness is an army of angels. I never lose a battle. And if I'm with you, neither will you. So stand your ground. Sing even when you're scared. Pray even when you feel weak. Because as you stand, heaven fights for you. Don't be shaken by what surrounds you. Be strengthened by what's backing you. And never forget, when you feel outnumbered, it just means it's time for me to show off who I really am. You keep asking me, why is it so hard? Why do the odds feel stacked against me? But what you call unfair, I call a setup. I didn't bring you here to watch you fail. I brought you here to show you what only I can do. I let Gideon fight with 300 instead of 32,000. Why? Because if the army was too big, Israel would take the credit. I'm not interested in sharing my glory with your ego. So yes, sometimes I reduce your resources. Sometimes I close the doors. Sometimes I wait until the deadline passes and the pressure rises. But not because I've abandoned you. It's because I'm about to reveal my glory through you. You're expecting deliverance to look logical, but I'm the God who parts seas with wind, who knocks down walls with praise, who feeds thousands with crumbs. I specialize in the impossible. And when everything in your life screams, "There's no way," that's when I whisper, "Watch me." So stop measuring your future by what you see. Stop calculating your outcome by the numbers. Faith doesn't count what you have. It trusts who I am. You may feel surrounded, outnumbered, undervalued, overwhelmed, but that's not a sign I'm not working. It's a sign that I'm about to break something open. I let the odds stack up. So when the walls fall, the chains break, and the way opens, you'll know exactly who did it. And no one will say, "Look what you did." They'll say, "Only God could have done that." You've misunderstood the promise. I never said the road would be smooth. I never promised you a life free from tears, trials, or warfare. But here's what I did promise: victory. Not comfort, not predictability, but victory that lasts. You're waiting for things to get easier, but I'm making you stronger. You want the enemy to back down, but I'm teaching you to step forward in authority. I told my people, "You will face tribulation," but I also said, "Take heart. I have overcome the world." That includes the storm you're in. That includes the battle in your mind. That includes the heartbreak, the betrayal, the silence. Nothing you face can cancel what I've declared over you. So hear me clearly. Victory isn't a feeling. It's a fact. You're not fighting for victory. You're fighting from it. The cross already crushed the curse. The grave already lost its power. And my spirit already lives inside you. Don't let the pressure convince you I'm not working. Don't let the pain make you forget the promise. I see the end from the beginning, and I never lose. So even when it hurts, keep walking. Even when it's quiet, keep praying. Even when it looks over, keep believing. Because what I promised, I will perform. And the victory is already yours. You keep saying, "I can't do this," and you're right, you can't. But I never asked you to do it alone. I didn't choose you because you were strong. I chose you because you were willing. Because my strength doesn't rest on pride. It flows through surrender. You think weakness is a disqualification, but in my kingdom, it's a doorway. When you hit your limit, I begin. The world tells you to be independent, but I tell you, depend on me. Paul begged me to take the thorn away, but I didn't. Instead, I told him, "My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in weakness." Let that sink in. You're trying to look strong on the outside, while falling apart on the inside. But I didn't come to strengthen your mask. I came to fill your soul. I'm not asking you to pretend. I'm asking you to trust. Stop hiding your weakness. Start handing it to me. I'm the God who parted seas, not with armies, but with staffs and surrendered hearts. I'm the one who turned fishermen into world changers. I specialize in the unqualified, because it's not about your resume. It's about your yes. So when you feel like quitting, press in. When you feel too weak to pray, whisper my name. When you feel empty, lift your hands. I'm not asking you to carry the load. I'm asking you to let me carry you. Your weakness is not the end of your story. It's where mine begins. You prayed for growth, so I gave you resistance. You asked for faith, so I allowed the storm. You begged me for deeper intimacy, so I pulled away the noise. And now you're asking, "God, where are you?" I'm right here in the challenge. You thought I would answer your prayers with ease, but I answered with a process. Because what you're facing is not punishment, it's preparation. You asked me to make you bold, so I let fear confront you. You asked me to make you strong, so I let pressure shape you. You asked me to make you holy, so I exposed what needed to be burned off. This is the part no one talks about. They want miracles without surrender, anointing without crushing, glory without grinding. But I love you too much to skip the fire. This trial is not random, it's refining. This pain is not pointless, it's producing. James 1:2-4 says, "Count it all joy when you face trials of many kinds, because the testing of your faith produces perseverance." That challenge you're in, it's working something eternal in you. I'm answering the very prayers you've forgotten you prayed. So don't resist the season. Don't despise the pressure. Don't curse the process. Lean in, because when the dust settles, you'll see you're not the same person who started. You're stronger, you're wiser, you're more like me. This challenge is not breaking you. It's building you into who you were born to be. You keep staring at the mountain, waiting for it to move. But I'm staring at you, waiting for you to grow. You think the obstacle is the problem, but the real breakthrough starts inside you. Yes, the mountain will move. Yes, the door will open. Yes, the chains will break. But before I move things around you, I'm transforming what's inside you, because I'm not interested in temporary relief. I'm after eternal change. You're praying, Lord, fix this situation. But I'm responding, let me fix your vision. You say, God, change them. But I say, let me change you. The real miracle isn't just when the mountain moves. It's when you become the person who commands it to move. Faith isn't proven when the storm ends. Faith is proven when you praise me in the middle of it. So if you feel shaken, if you feel stretched, if you feel like you're in unfamiliar territory, that's not a sign of failure. That's the evidence of movement. I'm growing your capacity. I'm stretching your faith. I'm molding your spirit to match your calling. You keep asking for me to change the landscape, but I'm making you into the kind of person who can walk through any landscape with confidence. You won't just survive this. You'll stand on it. You'll speak to it. You'll walk over it, because before the mountain bows to your voice, your soul must bow to mine. Let me move you, then I'll move everything else. Don't be afraid of the challenge. Don't be afraid of the pressure. Don't be afraid of the battle, the silence, the unknown. Be afraid of missing what I put inside you. You were not born to shrink. You were born to stand. I made you a light, don't hide it. I gave you a voice. Don't silence it. I put fire in your bones. Don't water it down. Everything you've walked through has been training. Every storm, preparation. Every heartbreak, refinement. You carry my spirit. You walk in my authority. You bear my name. So no matter the opposition, no matter the odds, no matter who walks away, you are not alone. I go before you. I stand beside you. I live within you. And because I'm with you, you have nothing to fear. No Goliath can stand forever. No mountain can block your path. No darkness can stop the light I've placed in you. So rise, face the fire, walk into the storm, speak to the valley, command the mountain, and don't be afraid of any challenge, because no challenge is bigger than me.